Man, it's so much easier when your stuff unloads itself. Woo! Good job, guys. All right, well, let me grab the tripod, turn this thing around, and let's get into some nice Milwaukee stuff. What's going on, everyone? All right, so you just saw that insane intro. You like it when the tools unload themselves? So, got a little magic going on here, so if you see me talking to myself, it's, well, okay, I might be talking to myself, but there's someone else watching the Instagram Live. All right, so if you guys see here, I got a whole bunch of goodies. And I've been insanely busy with fixing printers and printing stuff, mainly the vac out feet. And you guys saw I dropped something new this week. YouTube people probably didn't see it. I'm gonna show that. But the first thing I'm gonna do here, when I unbox all this crap, right, is I'm in my shop and I have the door closed because it is hot as huevos rancheros. So I'm opening this guy because I need a fan. And a lot of you have asked for this, and honestly, after I've seen all the reviews of people saying the fan is so nice, the fan is so nice, and people saying, hey, why aren't you gonna do something for the fan? I decided to collapse and do what you guys wanted. And I need to see if it's actually as good as y'all say, because when I close the door, since I don't have air conditioning out here, I think it's really hot out here. So let's see what we got here. So, M18 fan. So someone told me that there were quarter 20 on the bottom of these. I don't see it. I do see the little universal plus signs for mounting. So that's helpful. So let's see what we got here. XC50. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I don't know if you guys are my biggest fan, but so far this one is. That was cheesy. Okay, what's in this box? What's in the box? Oh, power adapter. So this is gonna get lost, but okay. So we got a power adapter, we have a fan. Not much to be said about this, but let's make this work on a pack out, right? I know that's what you all want. You guys want this on a pack out. So let's see, let's talk about the first thing, okay? Look at the bottom of it, look at where the battery is. Now watch. Turn it off, okay. Ooh, that battery's tight. That's what she said. All right, 9.0. I don't know if you can see that. It sticks down below. The 12.0 definitely sticks down. Now, I don't know where my 12.0 is, but I can tell you that it's gonna stick down past. So that's the biggest thing. So a couple people have sent me some stuff, and this is what we're looking at, right? So let's grab a pack. Let's grab a normal, low profile, full-size pack out. All right, let's move some of this stuff we'll get to later. And let's say we have our pack out up here. Okay. Fan. The way I look at it as, if you stand it this way, you're gonna waste the whole top. So what I'm looking at is when I make it, I'm gonna make it fit on this direction. Any arguments? Let me know. Comment, message me, whatever. So I'm thinking it goes that way. The other thing I'm thinking is that you guys have seen the cup holders. Let me grab one. The cup holders that lock, right? These things, you put it in here, you turn, locks in place. Now that's an Electron Smith design that we print. The cup holder and the foot. The foot you can buy, the cup holder you can buy. And I thought about doing it locking, but I honestly think it just needs to be simpler than that. And you can see here, you all on Instagram can see, when I put this 12-0, it's not gonna fit, right? So we're gonna make a plate that's gonna go under this pack out, that's gonna have the feet, that's gonna lift this up, and we're gonna make it so you can put the 12-0 battery in it. That's sort of the simplest of my idea. Probably gonna make it to where it's gonna be two options, a kit to where you put it together yourself, or pre-done from us since we do CNC now. But that's sort of my idea. You guys let me know. Ooh, look at the beard. Look, it's majestic as it blows in the wind. These are the days of our lives. So that's what I'm thinking about. You guys comment. Let me know what you think. But that's my idea. And I'm gonna have it to where the control panel faces this direction. I assume, let's see here, we can, right, so if you move it over to here, it'll be facing, okay, so realistically, right, if you latch it in here, your battery is accessible and your switch is accessible on this side. If you put it on this side, then you're just gonna need to make a note to yourself that you wanna install it in the direction that you're gonna wanna use it the most. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn this down to a nice calm speed, put it on me, and get to some more of this stuff. You guys, I would love to respond to. I mean, we can make it swivel. What, put it on like a Lazy Susan? I think that's possible. I don't mind trying. Maybe like, we'll start with the first version and then we'll see. Somebody on Instagram saying is, you know, can I make this swivel? I don't see why we couldn't. The big thing is the plate, I want to have a cutout so that this battery can fit. So I could have a flat plate. I really could make it to where it goes on the front too, and it doesn't need to use the back. So realistically, it would have to attach at this point and this point, but have nothing underneath it. So I gotta sort of play with that, and I'm gonna play with the 12-volt battery, make it fit that, and then I know it'll fit everything else. But yeah. All right, let's look at some more stuff. We're not gonna look at this yet. So you guys might not know, but you're gonna find out here soon, is that every once in a while I try to take a vacation, and we're taking one. And I have an M18 Leaf Blower, and I love it. It's great, actually. We use it mainly for cleaning up around the shop, but I saw a buddy with a yellow tool, one of these blowers, and it was, we were using it to blow up rafts. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I got the M12 Inflator. Well, if you've ever tried to use the M12 Inflator to blow up a raft, you'll know. Oh, wait, was there still something in it? There was still something in it. That the M12 Inflator does not blow up rafts. It can blow up a tire. You can set it to a temperature, clamp the valve down, and you're good to go. But it will not blow up a raft. It will take you forever to inflate a raft. So, this guy right? Because this is CFM, not PSI. The other one's PSI. So this thing will probably do, 15 or something like that, whereas the air pump can do 20, 30, 60, whatever. So, a little flexible nozzle. Not bad. This is soft rubber, so if you're using this as a detailer for a car, I like that because you're not going to scrape. This one is more of your ABS style. This extension, obviously, you can use it that way, or you can take that part off and put your tips right on there. So you get a couple tips and a reducer. And then this is a little nice. It's sort of, at first I was like, well, you're gonna have to cut that off. And I was like, well, you could lose it. So boom, one size, boom, the other size. And the nice thing is you're not going to lose it. So go like that, put that on there. Heck yeah. So I probably will use it for detailing my car and blowing up rafts. The M18, what do they say? What do they call it? Is it just called a blower? It's just called the compact blower. I'm not even gonna make a joke. I mean, I'm laughing, so you guys obviously know that I'm making a joke. Can you imagine somebody said on Instagram, LOL leaf blower, like I've got 5 acres. I'm gonna go out there with this guy and be like, it's loud without the cone, but it's light. And the M18, the big size one, that thing moves some air. This, honestly, door jams, things like that, smaller spots, this is gonna get into, and this is gonna fit in a pack out, whereas the, which, yes, okay, I guess I could take the nozzle off the M18, the big size one, but it's a little bit bigger of a pain. It's got like clips that you have to pry to get the nozzle off, whereas this is just this little quick lock setup. So I love that, and maybe I'm gonna 3D print a little holster to hold all those guys. So, small compact blower, so far, I like. Let's move this charger. All right, so what else did I get? Yeah, let's do this. Everyone's been talking about these, and we went to a drive-in last weekend, and it was awesome. And the whole time I was paranoid that my battery was gonna die. And I'm thinking, right, it's a drive-in, like everyone does this. And I still just, you know, my battery's gonna die, my battery's gonna die. My battery ended up not dying, but the Ford has some like thing where every 20 or 30 minutes, it reminds you that your car is in the accessory position and that the battery could die, so it shuts the thing down. So we're watching the movie and we're all cuddly and, you know, kissy, and all of a sudden, no sound. And the people down the way, they had like an SUV and they had like an entire family in it, and they just rolled their windows down a little bit so they could get some air, and they turned the thing on and the car was off. And then the people way down there had like a big boom box that they had just tuned to the radio station. And I thought, man, that's a good idea, bring the radio. And I don't have a radio because I was waiting for the pack-out one, and honestly, the price of the pack-out radio is the biggest reason I haven't bought it. I don't really care how big it is, and I hear its sound is amazing, but $400 is just a little too much, at least right now, because I pay for almost every single thing that you see. So the stuff that I have, I've paid for. I don't get much for free, and if I do, I usually tell you guys. So to sit here and review a radio that's $400 means I'm going to spend $400. All this stuff that you see right here, I have spent money on. So let's see real quick, since we have this out. AC/DC adapter. They are different, so the radio and the fan do not use the same. I want to do this on El Camera, so please bear with me while I grab a Milwaukee screwdriver. That's right, I'm that big of a, just a little space here. I'm assuming this is for memory functions, right? Because you're going to pair this Bluetooth-wise. This is not at all awkward to get into. And obviously the little flashy time thing that everyone hates when the radio loses power. So it's got a little neoprene seal inside that, because I know this thing is supposed to be rated for moisture. There's a deal, actually, if you guys, I'll post a link in the video. So Ohio Power Tool, if you buy the M12 Battery Starter Kit, it comes with like an XC, I'll show you what it looks like, and like 1.5, and then like an extended capacity and a charger. And it's $179, which you might think is a lot, but it comes with a free tool. And one of the things is you can get one of the floodlights, or you can get, so it's one of those batteries. It comes with one of those and one of those smaller ones, and a charger. And that deal basically gets you a free tool. And this you can choose as a free tool, which this thing is like $129. So you spend $180, you were gonna already spend $129, or gosh, what was this, $119, $120? So it's $60 difference. So for $60, you get like a 1.5 and an extended capacity and a charger. And even if you get on Kijiji or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and meet some crackhead in an alley to get a good deal, $60 is honestly a great deal. Ooh. We're gonna do some. You can see the woofer on that thing. That is not a tiny little speaker. So can you hear that non-monetized copyright music? It's pretty good. They should probably have a seat. So that's nice. Okay, so it's funny. I don't know if you guys know. So USB, and then there is your power input. This thing says fits all M12 batteries. It's a charger, right? So this power adapter is going to keep that M12 battery charged. The original M18 radio, the job site radio, or not, I don't want to say one of the originals, it didn't charge the battery. That was crazy. This thing is fairly light. It's got a good handle. But let's talk about something maybe that you guys would ask. Here's the pack out. Again. Somebody said you should make this work on a pack out. And I think we should. So what do you think? I've seen a couple people have this hang from their handle, and that's easy and that's doable. I could be cool with that. I honestly, when I first saw it, I saw it online and I thought, right, set the radio on, turn it. I think I could do it. I think we could make a plate big enough. There are a bunch of Torx, right? So maybe we could replace 4 of these. But it looks like if I did it, you would put it here, or here, or here. Put it on any one of those 4, but anywhere next to it. I can hear my wife driving over rocks in the yard. That's awesome. But anywhere next to it, you put this thing. Yeah, you're going to have interference issues. Now, I don't think that's a big deal, but I think this locking on there, I think that's a good idea. And honestly, I think I could do it with just a simple adapter that's this shape, that's got the locking mechanism built into it. And you would attach it, and then you would have a foot on the bottom of the radio. When it's not in the pack out, it's going to have a little bit of a wobble. You guys let me know if that's a massive issue. I don't think it's a massive issue. I think you sort of, anytime you guys want something to attach to a pack out and you attach it to the device, you're always sort of limited to what profile. Benjamin Johnson Electron Smith makes a big foot, a little foot, a locking foot. You do a big foot and just attach it like that, and that would work. So I'll start printing out some feet, and I'll start posting on Instagram some stories and some stuff, and you guys can let me know what you think. You YouTube people can comment, let me know what you would want to see. But that's the M12. We're taking that on vacation. Probably the fan too, why not, right? Okay, so let's move on. I'm just gonna do these real quick with a pair of Milwaukee scissors because that's the way I roll with Milwaukee. These things, I've found any brand, but of these big heavy duty scissors is almost a necessity for these crazy tamper-proof wrappers. So these are some of those newer, what do they call it? Demolition Screwdriver Set, because you know, everything is a hammer if you know how to use it right. But it's supposed to have, they say, an all-through design. I know a couple of people have posted online that it's not technically all through, and I'm not gonna cut into them to see if that's actually the case. So yeah, I like them. I haven't done much with them because I just got them out of the package, but I grabbed those two as well. Trash. Okay. Elephant in the room, we'll talk about that guy later. I don't know if I've talked about this on YouTube, if you guys have seen this. It's something on the website. It's called the Jake stand, but if you have the M12 install tool and you put one of the XC batteries in it and you set it down, it falls over. It just goes woo like that. So this is a little 3D printed bracket that you just attached in that screw. So I don't know if you guys know about that, but there's that. Get that out of here. The M12 Multi-Bit Holder, inspired by the Lux Trim one. Clears the switch. It's got plenty of clearance on the body. It's magnetic, so your bits go in it. That's for rounded M12. Got those out. Some of these guys, I got these for my 3D printer stuff. Occasionally I take and I'll clamp a nozzle in here, and then I'll get a torch and torch out the nozzle, and I just like having something that clamps so that I don't have to be actively holding on to the pliers. So that's that. Okay, unboxing. Let's do this guy, right? I don't know if you've seen this, but I hope this isn't a gimmick because I thought this thing looked awesome, and so I bought it. But I love my M12 stubby 3/8 Impact, and the ratchet, in fact I'll bring them over here, I always thought was a little bit anemic. So this is the fuel, and the one I have is a non-fuel, but it's not, this isn't technically a ratchet. This is an M12 Impact. So when this thing hits resistance, unlike a ratchet, it's going to impact like the stubby. Now it doesn't have the same torque. I think it's got like 240 foot-pounds. And this thing has like, I don't know, Thor amount. So you can see, if I can do the right comparison, it's about half the depth. So when you're doing brake jobs and you're getting in there behind the caliper and getting on the bracket, you're gonna be able to have a lot less in your way than with this. So that's why I like this. This thing is nice when you're just running a bolt in and out. And honestly, there's not a ton of power to these, and most people get it on there and then they have to use the tool. And if you look around for some posts, you'll see people that have broken theirs. That's why some of the people say that you should get the other brand, Snap-on. That's like triple the price of this, but honestly, if you already have your investment in these batteries, why? Just replace it if it breaks. Where they have a little bit more of metal in the housing, and I know the fuel ones have a lot more metal in the housing, but this I got for like $89. These I think are like $179. I got this at Ohio Power Tool. I'll post a link for this guy as well. But so this is, to me, the best of both because it's going to work like a ratchet. It is thicker, as you can see. Body to body, I'd say that's about an inch. That's not bad. But this also is going to impact, which means you're going to break bolts loose with this guy that this thing was never going to do, that you're going to be doing on your own or breaking it. So I don't think you're going to wear out your your body with this guy because it's got an anvil. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm ready to. I just need some car to break or something to work on with this. So I got that guy, and I'm super excited to put it to use. Do you guys boot your tools? Do you put the little boots on it? I was asking about that on Instagram. Do you put the boots over it? So here's my stubby, and it's got scratches, and it's dirty because it gets used. And I know that it, in theory, protects it, but I don't like gouge the housing up enough to where it's not going to be functional. I mean, this has got grease on it, but you work on cars and mowers and stuff, and there's grease. So I don't know. I don't put boots on my stuff because then I got to keep the boot clean. So, okay, what else? What do we want to talk? Let's talk about the pack out crate. So I released this crate cap. It's a HDPE cover for the pack out crate, and it honestly works in a very simple way. You put it on at an angle, and you push back, and now it's locked on. And when you want to get it off, you can like wiggle it, and eventually you just pull forward at an angle. It's that much. But if you were carrying this and you wanted to carry it by the top, as long as you either keep the weight to where the crate goes forward or hold it against yourself, it's not coming off. It's 3/8 of an inch. It's solid. It's not 3D printed. Nothing wrong with 3D printed, but this would take a huge printer and cost a lot. And this is honestly just a better material for choice. These are on our website. This is new. I'm not trying to make this video a buy my stuff thing, but if you want to, you can. And then I can buy more stuff and design more things, and we can move on. So I'm going to leave this out here, and I'm going to take this lid off because I want to show you some more stuff, and I'm going to need to bring this guy back. So Alex over at Packible Tool, I told him I was working on a new video, and he sent me some stuff. So I will, disclaimer, I did not pay for this. So, I'm putting that out there. Disclaimer, disclaimer. I didn't pay for this. I've promoted Alex's stuff for a long time, and I consider us a community. Alex and I are both on the Pack Out Hangout, which is a Facebook group, and he comes up with some great ideas. And if he comes up with something I'm working on, I stop. I don't. If he comes up with it first, cool. It's honestly, I like it. It's a nice dynamic that the community is going, and I think we got to keep it going. So I fully support him, and he's made some awesome 3D printed stuff. He is the original OG of the Cord Cobra. So that is getting installed on one of my packouts down there this weekend. So thank you, Alex, for my own Cord Cobra. Also got, he's one of the OGs as well, of the Level Lizard, which this thing, I just happen to have levels. He just polled a bunch of people on the internet and said, what's your average size of level? Right? And this you put on the bottom, this you put on a little bit above. If you've got a really long one, you can put this on one of your other intermediate packouts so that it'll support it. But if you're just doing small levels, you can put this on the lower rolling one. And there you go. You have a little cup and a guide that holds your level. And honestly, there's nowhere good unless you Velcro the level to the pack out handle for you to put the level. So that's awesome. That's great that he came out with that. Let's see, he's got, yep, sticker. Show you guys this, Packible. Alex, you're the man, Packible. Screws. All right, this is why I kept the crate out. The bin Beaver. We were one of the ones that came up with that name. I'm just gonna say, I didn't win anything, but he's a cool friend, so I'd say we won something. So, right, this is the bin Beaver, and he has got an add-on attached to this, which is awesome, which are these little cubbies that, the way he did this is ingenious, right? It's black, so it's gonna be hard to see, so let's see if we can get the light right. So these are inverse of each other. So no matter where you put this, they overlap and allows you to not have to sorry, they're offset of each other, inverse, whatever. And you can put these left and right and left, and he doesn't have to make a left one or a right one. And it's modular. He's got these milled in there, so you could obviously do longer ones and double-sided. But you take the pack out crate, you take your bin beaver, and there's grooves milled into it, and there you go. That fits in awesome. So what I want to see, I hope it works, because this would be totally sweet if it did. Ha! Look at this. We're a family. Brother from another mother. The bin beaver works fine with the crate cap. And that name actually, so I might have come up with a bin beaver name. I know a couple other people came up with it too at the same time. But I actually stole the name, with his permission, from Pit My Pack Out on this crate cap. Just the name I had was stupid. It was like the lid out. Everything I do, I don't know. Sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. You guys saying anything here? I'm just talking to them, sorry. Not talking to like imaginary objects. But yeah, the crate cap works fine with the bin beaver, and that is awesome. Let's show you some of the stuff that the bin beaver lets you do, right? So this is why I left it in here. Bin beaver, pliers, put them down in there. They're not rattling around. I'm unboxing that in something else. I'm doing another little video. I'm trying to do a challenge on Instagram, so that's why this is still got its package on it, okay? So you guys will see this on Instagram. So I hope you guys want to follow this. It's a little tool challenge that I want to do with you guys in the community, so that's why it's staying in its package. But show you that. Awesome. Alex, you are the man. That removes and goes in like, that's like butter. Like butter. So, what is better than this? I don't know, better, maybe not a great word, but what helps, right, is ways to attach this to other stuff, right? So, I know this guy, and he is definitely one of the OGs. I don't know if you saw this, but this is from Rainbow Lane Speed. And this I had powder coated to match Jake's girl, as you can see. Jake's girl's blue Jeep, JK. We just haven't got around to mounting it because we're extremely busy. So we're gonna go on vacation and we're gonna come back and hopefully I'll get to that. But this is one of the steel ones, and I had him also do one of these guys, which is steel. And this, I think we're gonna put on the tailgate of the Jeep. But this locks in to the Milwaukee tab system that they have, and you can hang this crate. That's what this one does. The other one works on the same premise. And I apologize for you guys down there, I know you can't see this, but if you listen, there it is. It locks into that. Well, this crate locks into a lot of stuff. And it's not just stuff from Rainbow Lane Speed. So hold on a second. I got one too, FYI. I just haven't figured out where to put this. I'm thinking I'm going to make a cart, but this is aluminum that Rainbow Lane Speed made for me. But Packable Tool, Tool Time Tony, Pit My Pack Out, they all sort of collabed the Joey. So it looks like that same single mount method, right? Let's turn this guy. As long as you have these grooves, you can hang these things. And we have these pack-out cleats that we sell that Benjamin Johnson designed. You can see, if I move out of the way, how that pack-out's hanging on the wall. That's just cleats. This is for your pack-out though. It's a no-drill method that attaches to those front aluminum rails. And boom, like first of all, like I love the finish. I love the way this looks. I know this hole has something to do with getting to the latch, or I forgot. He's got adjustments on here. CNC aluminum. This is not 3D printed, so this is not gonna. It's 3D printed has its place, but sometimes, especially if you want to hang this off the front of your pack out, like that. Like that is the way to do it. I've seen people put this crate on the front of their pack out and then put other stuff on top of it and carry it around like a double-decker pack out. And it is hilarious, it is awesome, it rocks. Alex, Till Time, Pimp, you guys did a great job on this, and I can't wait to get this installed. I'm gonna do a little video on my YouTube. They have ones, but you know, I personally think I've got a great personality for doing how-to videos, so I'm gonna do a little install video of this. I'm gonna install all packable stuff in a little video because I gotta get it on my pack out. But have I unboxed everything? Have I unboxed everything? What do you guys think? I did this live thing just because I want them to experience a little bit of what goes into my free time, because I like to try to keep you guys informed. And I constantly get this new stuff. This is just personal. I've supported Alex, and I reached out to him because I said this is an awesome design and I really want to put this on my pack out for a video, and he was cool enough. But stuff like this, like I said, I paid for this. Now this, honestly, I'm not gonna make anything 3D printed for, so this was just because I wanted a toy. But this radio, I'm doing this for you guys because I gotta have it to be able to design something, and I wanna just keep coming out with new stuff for you guys. So I get the stuff and I come out with new things, and I appreciate your guys' ideas. I appreciate it when I come up with an idea and you guys give me some great ideas on it, some improvements, or you go, it sucks. It's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Because if you didn't knock somebody, and I'm not saying let's tear people down negatively, but constructive criticism is fine because it keeps me innovating and it keeps other people innovating. So I appreciate you all on that. I'm not ending this video, but I am gonna say to you guys on Instagram, I'm sorry that you're not gonna be included in this. I tried giving this away and nobody wanted to do a beer open challenge. And that's where I'm transitioning to in this video, is when I stopped into Ohio Power Tool today, they gave me some sweet stickers and I'm gonna give a bunch away. I've got 12 sticker packs and I got this sweet guy. So what I wanna do is, I'm trying to make the YouTubes of the world happy and whatever. I need likes, so like my videos. I've got like 4,500 subscribers or something like that, or something like 3,500, I don't know. I'm amazed. I don't know how I have so many subscribers. Apparently you like the Fred Durst hat and the Happy Mistakes t-shirt. I don't know. But what I need you guys to do is like the video. If you guys want to share it and subscribe, that's awesome too, but just give me some likes. And I just want you guys to comment anything. If you comment the word anything, I will pick 12 people and I will send them a sticker pack. I don't care where you are. You can be all around the world. And it's just a bunch of Ohio Power Tool stickers. I'll show you in a second what they are. They're pretty sweet. But then this Grand Prize, which is an awesome little Ideal electric pipe wrench bottle opener. So I'm honestly just doing this shit on the fly. So comment anything. If you want to actually give me something helpful, like some input on the radio or the fan, that's awesome. But comment, because you can't, let's see. Comment the most creative way you want to see me use, because I have one of these, this bottle opener. And actually scratch that. You're going to win the bottle opener. So comment the most creative way you want to see me using a tool to open a bottle. Right? You could be like, use a pair of pliers, which I hope everyone's tried that and we've gotten past that. And if you guys say, I want you to like get a thermonuclear reactor and heat the bottle up and then make the top pop off, like, there, you're my guy. So comment how you want me to, the most creative way to open a bottle in the comments. We'll win this. I'll ship it to you anywhere. Anywhere. US, Canada, whatever. So just comment how you want, the most creative way you can think of opening a beer bottle or a Coke or whatever. You know, not just a twist top, but like opening a bottle that needs effort. Just comment that, and then any other comment, I'll put it in, and 12 other people are gonna get a bunch of sticker packs. Let me grab those. Let me show these. These are killer stickers. Ohio Power Tool knocked this out. So you go into Ohio Power Tool and you can pick up like a little sticker like this, and it's cute and it's nice, right? But look at this. This is like a Kiss Cut sticker sheet That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. The Ohio Power Tool logos, right? All the different versions. That, you gotta love it. It's the holographic ones. This one, I'm sorry, it's badass. I love this, right? Since 1983. And speaking of 1983, it ain't 1983 old. But this is my original when they came out with lithium ion. So it's like the first gen, the Gen 0 Impact, and that I still use. It's got a battery on it. And this one, if you watched, which also has that, last night when I was doing the, maybe not last night, but the pack out bracket for the Raptor, is one of the first drills too. Non-fuel, just heavy, still keeps going. This thing is a workhorse. I love them. Still have them. I have Gen 3 stuff. I still use these every once in a while. So when I saw that sticker, I thought it was awesome. I don't know what you guys think. I love my Milwaukee stuff. I know a lot of people are starting to crap. I would love it for Milwaukee to be owned by an American company, because then that would be one more thing. I'd be like, Milwaukee, America. But they're bringing more jobs to the US. You gotta love that. So I appreciate everyone watching. You guys are gonna stick around for a second. I'm gonna hit stop on you. But comment something, give me some suggestions, give me some likes, subscribe, share with your friends, post, tell everyone about it. Give me a lot of likes. I need a lot of likes. I want to see how many likes I can get on this video. I'm giving this stuff away that they gave me. I'm gonna pay for shipping, so come on, get me a damn like. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Well, it's the heat. I need to turn the fan up. So I appreciate you all watching. You guys stay cool, and I'm Jacob All, and this stuff's packing out. Pack out!